votes necessary to pass a number of controversial presidential nominees. Whereas President Obama nominated Gina McCarthy for head of the Environmental Protection Agency, an environmental bureaucrat who supports anti-job consumer policies. Richard Corday to head the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is the CFRB, an unaccountable and unconstitutional agency created by the Dodd-Frank legislation. Thomas Perez is Labor Secretary, who is known for abusing power as Maryland's Labor Secretary, handling political appointments to the big labor bedfellows. Whereas Senator John McCain provided the votes necessary for the confirmation of the above nominees. Whereas Senator McCain's deal was nothing more than capitulation to the Senate Majority Leader, giving him everything he asked for. Whereas Senator McCain claims in defense of his actions that they were taken to prevent the Senate Majority Leader from going nuclear and illegally breaking the Senate rules to pass these nominees. Whereas the position of the Mohave County Republicans is that Senator McCain should call the Senate Majority Leader's bluff and force him to get the votes necessary from members of his own party. Whereas Senator McCain has not acted in a responsible manner during paid working hours and has instead been found to be playing video games, thus disrespecting his colleagues and the Arizona people he represents. Whereas Senator McCain has violated the Republican Party principles and the Republican Party platform by consistently speaking out publicly against his own party members that vote in alignment with the U.S. and Arizona state constitutions. Whereas Senator McCain voted with Senate Democrats on the 2013 budget deal that does not uphold Republican principles of fiscal responsibility. Therefore, be it resolved that Senator McCain do the following: cease deal-making and negotiations for Republican votes that undermine the Senate Republican leader and the Republican constituents he serves. Furthermore, the conduct of Senator McCain is unbecoming a member of the United States Senate, weaken the Senate Republican leader, and is hereby strongly rebuked and condemned. Thank you for allowing
several people are recording this, and I don't want to see my comments on YouTube. Can we ask that the recordings be terminated, please?
You can make a motion.
I make that motion to just
Is there a
continue the
second?
recordings.
I ask for a roll call.
So roll call vote has been requested. So we need a roll.
To turn the video off?
We need to turn the video off. You don't have to turn them off till you take the vote.
Why do we need a roll call vote?
So, because Joe moved a roll call vote.
Okay. Yeah, but this is kind of a private meeting, and I don't need to see it on YouTube.
Please acknowledge your presence when I call your name.
No, you need to ask them how do they vote.
You have to state what we're voting on.
Well, the motion was to cease the video recording.
Okay. So we're voting on the
Was the motion audio recording also?
Yes. All recordings.
Okay,
We don't make it a habit of recording our meetings.
okay. And you realize that we're elected by the voters inside of our precinct.
Cowardice.
Okay. To do a roll call vote, you're going to call their name and vote, ask if they vote aye or nay.
Okay.
And then we'll have to tally those up, so you make sure you have room to tally.
Richard Basinger?
Voting yes or no?
Yes or no for vote on video or?
To clarify, the yes vote would be to stop the recordings.
Correct.
Okay. I vote yes.
Rita Basinger?
I'm thinking. I vote yes.
Jean Bishop?
No.
Bob Boyd,
No.
Don D'Angina,
No.
Mary D'Angina,
Yes.
You know what, if they're both proxies, you need to
I'll get to the proxy
have to get this.
and ask them for their, I've got their proxy card. Bill Earnshaw,
No.
Dan Forrester. Bill Good,
No.
Preston Hicks,
No.
James Jones,
No.
Robert Kuzma,
Yay.
Patty Lewis,
No.
Marvin Robertson,
Yes.
John Slaughter,
No.
Hildy Angus. No. Michelle Arnett,
I'm for transparency, no.
Al DeChico,
No.
Alicia Fisk,
No.
Joan Lewis,
No.
Linda Neitz, Knight, I'm sorry,
Absolutely no.
Nam Nicole,
No.
Steve Robinson plus 2 proxies,
No on all three.
Rocky Sapp,
No.
John Townsend,
No.
Lou Trenka,
He's mad. Took his choice.
Marlene Trevandian,
No.
Gianluca Zanna,
No.
I'm surprised.
Mae Blevins,
Yes.
Drew Booth,
No. Of course.
Donna Borton,
Yes.
Catherine Britton,
She's by PC, she's by proxy.
Dave Calvi,
Absolutely not.
Gaynell Cruz plus 1 proxy,
Yes.
Sue Donahue plus 3 proxies.
Yes.
Diane Dutcher,
No.
Juanita Gervais,
Yes.
Luana Gillette,
This is a form of intimidation, yes.
Yeah.
Richard Gillette,
Yes.
Ron Gould plus 1 proxy,
No.
Sarah Hall. Yes. Don Hodell plus 3 proxies,
No.
Harvey Jackson,
No.
Chris Jackson, Diane Klostemeyer,
No.
Chris Club, Cassandra Mooneyham plus 3 proxies, no on all. Helen Moran, or are you not voting? You're not voting.
Abstain.
Paul Mosley,
Abstain.
I don't think you can abstain.
Okay.
No. Helen gets to abstain because she's part of the
I'm
party.
not.
Ruth Ellen Navin plus proxy,
Yes.
Julie Panter, April Perez,
No.
Robert Perez,
I want the same transparency the Obama administration has. I vote yes.
Kenneth Broberg plus 2 proxies,
No on all three.
Anita Romero,
Yes.
Michael Romero,
Yes.
Sarbeck,
Yes.
Elizabeth Schneider, George Schnickgren plus 3 proxies,
Yes.
Karen Vanderjack plus 1 proxy,
Based on the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, no.
Eunice Warrenberg,
No.
Janie Williams.
Please give me a moment to tally.
I voted for you.
It's the commentary that goes with the recording that I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with
Sue,
what
would you like to witness the counting? If you.
No, I trust you.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I say something? Regardless what's going to happen with this vote, you know, I think, this is my personal opinion, we're all elected people. This is not like a family meeting with your friends or your wife. Even if there are walls here, we're elected by people and we're responsible to our elected person. I believe that regardless what happens, this is just my personal opinion and we don't need to agree, of course. I really believe that the most important thing we owe to our people that we represent to be transparent, you know? We don't have secrets here, you know? And I don't think the idea that something is on video or it's on audio or just be recorded by pen should be pretty, I'm not afraid, I don't feel intimidated. And I heard by a friend, I don't want to mention her name, Lawana. I love you, Luana, you know, even sometimes we don't agree with everything. We are not, there is no intimidation. We just try to be transparent to the people that we owe our commitment and what we hear. That's what I'm thinking, you know. And I think the most important thing is this one, it doesn't, it has not opinion. It's what it is. It's an object that records exactly what we're saying, the good and the bad. And that's why I like it. Because I can come back to a meeting and say, you know what, I heard Don and Gina that he was talking about this. Maybe, you know, I'm kind of deaf and I didn't understand it right. Maybe my accent, people can understand me what I'm trying to say. This is there. But it is never.
So why didn't you record the whole meeting?
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
No,
You're just recording this vote. Why didn't you record the
I
whole
did
meeting?
record most of the day.
Exactly, because you're using it as an
No, but the
intimidation.
budget was getting down.
It's what you do with the
Through the chairman, through the chairman.
Okay. Anyway, I got my point down. All I was trying to say, if we want to record the opinion, I think it's a great idea. And also, people were entitled to opinion. For example, I do YouTube. I put my opinion. You don't need to agree with me or not. And I think everybody, that's part of why we're here, to exchange opinions, you know, and we don't need to agree. But that's all I'm saying. This is nothing bad, nothing good. It's just what it is. That's it.
It's editorialized when you put it on Facebook.
Since my name was mentioned, I voted yes on this, and I want you to know why. Because I was threatened on Facebook that if I spoke against this, this whatever it is, that they were gonna video me and use it. So I felt that this is a form of intimidation to shut me up and keep me from saying what I think about this resolution.
Richard.
My vote was yes for the reason that this dissemination isn't limited to those who are Republicans. Right. Isn't limited to those who are PCs, the constituency that elect us as PCs. This is a dissemination that goes out to the whole world in terms of Democrats, Republicans, communists, and whatever else. Now, Bob, I respect the fact that you were talking about the fact that we wrangle and we wrangle and all the rest. And I will tell you, I'm here, although I haven't agreed with some of the actions of this central committee, adamantly opposed some of them. But the fact is, I've stayed in the process, and I grant the fact that people have the right to speak and the right to do whatever. But this is a meeting of PCs on the Republican level, not a meeting for Democrats, not a meeting for the world. And if the people that are recording could say, yes, I'm going to put this just to the Republicans, who are registered Republicans and voters, fine. But we look so bad, in my opinion, by what we do within our midst, and then want to broadcast it to the world.
Dave?
I disagree with the last thing that happened that passed, almost unanimously, but it's okay. I stand behind what I say. I'm not afraid, and if I'm gonna be afraid of who we can get to because of the type of media, then I shouldn't be here. I should be in my room with the door closed, with a gun in my hand.
Madam Secretary, do we have a total?
We have a total. There were 82 signed in precinct committeemen today. We had 50 who voted no, 30 who voted yes, 1 abstention, and 1 dismissed themselves.
So the motion fails.
I had been recognized by the chair.
I recognized you before.
Yeah, and I re-recognized again, because I still want to say what I wanted to say about the resolution.
We're not on that yet.
I'm going back, you wanted to talk on the resolution?
Yes.
Feel, Lawana.
Thank you.
We have a motion on the floor?
One of
We
the
do.
things that
The
is in our
resolution,
bylaws.
the question is the resolution